Hey guys, it is All Around Stuff here, and today the clouds are out, the rain has already passed, and the water is like chocolate milk. So we're gonna see if we can pull some fish out of this. I love fishing when the water's murky. Fishing braid, 20-pound braided line as usual. Ever since I got this braid, I've been fishing it a ton. So we're gonna see if we can catch a few fish in this murky water. First, throw it back up in the current up here. Usually there's some bass up in the current, waiting for some food to come down through the pipes there. Usually that's the spot where we'll get eaten. We'll fish for some bluegill along in here too, because there are almost always some big bluegill hanging out around in here. Right now I'm fishing a Dean Rojas cane stick worm, finesse worm. It's just a little slim bait with some ribs and stuff that collect some, that have some good resistance, and it's a skinny bait. I might put something out there that's a little bigger, just because you can put a little bigger shadow out there, like a Senko or something. I might try a jig. We'll see what the day calls for, though. Actually, I'm thinking a jig might do the trick right about now. I could fish a buzzbait, but it's a little, there's a lot of weeds and stuff. I'm thinking a jig, actually. Looks pretty much prime jigging weather. When the water's murky, I'll put a bigger jig on, like a flipping jig instead of a finesse jig. We'll see if there's one sitting by this rock. Usually there's a fish over there. There. Yep, what'd I say? Fish on. There's a bass. Alright, good stuff. Usually there's a bass sitting by the rock there. He was sitting on that, put him back in the water. He's a little lively at the moment. Usually they're bass sitting by the little pieces of structure like that. This one's nice. He might be 12, 13 inches. No, he's probably 11 inches. Good fish though, good fish. Good way to start stuff off. If I can get this hook out. This guy's definitely been caught before. He's got a nice big hole in the roof of his mouth. Wow, this hook does not want to come out, no matter which way I turn it. Alright, I've got really low battery on my camera, so we'll get back to you when we get the hook out of this fish. Alright, we got the hook out of this fish. Nice little bass. We'll let him go. There he goes. What is this fish here? There he is, he ate it. Fish on. That's a nice bass. Good stuff. He's a good fish. Awesome. Make sure I'm recording here. Yes, I am, but my camera is screwed up. Come on, hat cam. Please, don't do this to me. When I have a nice fish on, you can't do that. Alright, my hat cam got a little screwed up there. Started unscrewing the camera. Now we got the fish. This is a good one. Nice little bass. He ate that thing up. Jeez. trying to swallow it. It's a good fish. Hitting that 6-inch worm. Actually, I'm not sure how big that worm was. There's one. There's we go. Got a nice fish on here. Got a bass. Good little fish. Good start to things. That was the same spot. I just had that. Oh, this guy's really lively. Put him back in the water for a second. Fight him a little bit. This is a good fish though. About as big as the first bass I caught over at my pond. This is about, this is a little under average for the this pond. There's some bigger fish in here. Actually, there are quite a few bigger fish in here. This is like exactly the same size as the fish. Nah, he's a little smaller than the fish I caught over at my pond. So strange. Ooh, there's one. Be giant, please. Yeah, he's big. Good fish. He's not giant, but he's good. Oh, he swallowed that thing. He swallowed that trick worm. Nice. You got him. Good bass, good bass. Wow, he wanted that trick worm, huh? Oh, man, you think he wanted that thing? Jesus. Put that thing all the way down in his gullet. Finally, a bass. He's not big, but it's a fish. But there's one. Alright. He might be 12 inches. There he goes. Alright, just hooked into this nice little bass on the sticks over there under the tree. And this is a really light bass. A little bit bigger than the last one. He's barely hooked. Ridiculous. He came up and hit it top water, the bait, as it was coming across the surface. And second time around he got it. This is a really light colored bait. Really light colored fish. Came right out of this little area under the branches over here. Some sticks and stuff. He hit it top water right about there. I flipped it past him a little bit. Came up and grabbed it. Nice fish. Let's go get another one of these guys. Look how light he is. Wow. Good fish. Alright, let's get another. Alright, I'm going to toss this buzzbait around. It's a Booyah Pond Buzz, 1/8 ounce. Red and black color with a power bait worm. Power bait 7-inch worm that's cut off as a trailer. See if we can get hit on this thing. Definitely some gills around here, but can't find the bass. There's one. Fish on, just as I said, can't find the bass. Hook into a fish. Come on now, don't get off. There's a bass on the buzzbait. Good fish, good fish. He nailed that buzzbait. Wow, smacked into that thing hard. I think I got him in the side of the face, kind of, though. Instead of getting him in the jaws where he should have been. Yeah, wow. He hit that strangely. Kind of through his forehead. Yeah, not through his forehead, but near it. Weird hit from that fish. Have to look out. There's a bass on the buzzbait. First bass on the buzzbait of the day. Good fish. Let's get another like that. Alright guys, we're back. I placed a perfect cast right where I'd been trying to cast all day pretty much, because I knew there'd be a bass sitting back in this spot. And this bass just swallowed my trick worm. This little guy. I mean, he's the best fish we've gotten here today. I get a better one back at my pond, but it's a beautiful bass.